Kapatid, when was the last time that God has a revelation while you're reading His Word? When was the last time that you opened the Bible and meditate His Word? When was the last time that you sat on His feet to listen on His teaching? So, kapatid, let's watch on this video. Okay? The story about Martha and Mary.
Delightful.
Would have been better if I didn't have to do it all alone.
Better.
Yes, better. More befitting of someone as important as you. It seems you didn't notice my sister has left me to serve alone. From the moment you got here, she hasn't done a thing to serve you. She's completely ignored everything I've been doing to make all of you comfortable, and it's clear that she's not going to notice how hard I'm working on her own. The only thing that could change it is if you tell her to help me.
Martha, please. Sit down here with me.
How can I sit? Only half your followers have been served. We can discuss this later. I'm sorry.
I know, but I want others to hear this. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. You've done a wonderful thing. You are anxious and troubled about many things. And it is not for nothing. Hospitality will always matter. And I am grateful for what you have done.
It's what you deserve. And more.
Your intention is well-meaning, but only one thing is truly necessary. The best way to serve me is to pay close attention to my words. That is the priority. That is what your sister has chosen. It is a good portion, and it will not be taken from her.
Taken?
The food, the servings, they are wonderful, but they'll pass away. But the rest of this world, my words, they'll never pass away. Mary has chosen to feast on something of eternal value. I want you all to hear this clearly. I do not rebuke Martha. Acts of service are beautiful. Action is good. You're doing what you thought was expected of you. And what you do is valuable. And Mary probably could have helped a little. But listen, I don't want you distracted from being able to be present with me and the friends that I have brought. I'm inviting you to something that is better. To sit at my feet. Listen carefully to my words and devour them as a meal more nourishing than actual food. That said, I definitely don't want to waste Martha's amazing food. If you all got the lesson, let's all thank her and eat.
Thank you, really.
Thank you, Martha. Divine.
That word coming from you.
Thank you.
On that video, they are two main characters, right? They are Martha and Mary. They are both sisters, but they have different character, and they choose in a different way on that time because Martha and Mary, they welcome Jesus on their house because Martha on that time, she chose to be being busy to get things done, while Mary, she chose to sit on the feet Jesus to listen on His teaching. So sister, I have a question. Whose character are you? Are you Martha or are you Mary? So let's read from Luke chapter 10 verse 38 until 42. It says here, now as they went on their way, Jesus entered a village, and a woman named Martha welcomed him into her house, and she had a sister called Mary, who sat at the Lord's feet and listened to His teaching. But Martha was distracted with much serving, and she went up to him and said, Lord, do you not care that my sister has left me to serve alone? Tell her then to help me. But the Lord answered her, Martha, Martha, you are anxious and troubled about many things. But one thing is necessary. Mary has chosen the good portion which will not be taken away from her. Hallelujah. So, sister, sino ka doon? Base dun sa dalawang karakter, ikaw ba ay si Martha na kung saan ay busy, anxious na anxious, balsang-balsa sa lahat ng bagay dahil hindi niya inuna ang ating Panginoong Jesus? O ikaw ba si Mary na mas inuna mo na magbasa, mag-open ng Bible mo every morning, nag-meditate ka ng Word ni God. Kasi sa panahon natin ngayon, maraming ganon, di ba? Mas inuuna natin yung mga bagay-bagay na nagpapabalisa sa atin. Kaya minsan nagkakaroon tayo ng anxiety, depression, kasi hindi natin inuuna ang ating Panginoong Jesus. Na dapat every morning, pag wake up pa lang natin, mag-thank you tayo at talagang mag-open tayo ng Bible and meditate His Word. Kumbaga is yun ang pinaka-importante sa lahat. Kasi ang pagiging busy natin, na inuuna natin yung mga bagay-bagay at marami tayong mga iniisip na kung saan ay it will pass. Diba? Sabi nga na ating Panginoon, it will come to pass lahat ng mga bagay na meron tayo dito. Pero kapag ang word niya, hindi ito mawawala habang buhay. Diba? Kasi yan ay madadala natin hanggang sa kabilang buhay. Kahit na mamatay man tayo at kunin na tayo ng ating Panginoon, nandun pa rin yung words niya. Kasi nga ina-apply natin yan sa buhay natin. Kesa doon sa mga bagay na pansamantala lamang. Kasi nga, diba, sabi niya kay Martha, Mary has chosen the good portion which will not be taken away from her. So, yun ang pinaka-importante na kung saan ay kapag ka nag-meditate tayo ng Word ni God, nagbabasa tayo ng Bible, hindi yan mawawala sa atin. Dahil ang lahat ng bagay na meron tayo sa mundo, magpakabisi man tayo, pero kung wala naman sa atin ang ating Panginoong Jesus, ay baliwala lahat ang mga ginagawa natin. Kaya, sa bawat ginagawa natin, mas piliin natin na maging si Mary. Kasi kapag pinili natin na maging karakter ni Mary, asahan mo ay magiging matagumpay ka sa araw na yon at sa araw-araw na mga ginagawa mo kapag palagi mo inuuna ang ating Panginoong Jesus. Kasi nga, di ba, sa lahat ng mga ginagawa natin, dapat nandoon palagi ang ating Panginoong Jesus. Lahat ng ginagawa natin, dapat i-dedicate natin lahat yon sa ating Panginoong Jesus. Ay tiyak na magtatagumpay ka sa araw-araw. Hindi ka magkakaroon ng anxiety or depression. Kung magkakaproblema ka man, pero hindi ganoon na problemado tayo, balisang-balisa tayo sa lahat ng bagay. Kasi nga, nandun na naglilin na tayo naglilin on our own understanding. Kumbaga is, hindi na natin pinaprioritize si Lord o hindi na tayo humingi ng tulong sa Kanya. 'Di ba? Hindi na natin siya pinagkakatiwalaan sa lahat ng mga ginagawa natin na which is hindi maganda. 'Di ba? Kasi nga, ang ating Panginoon ay siya yung naglikha na sa atin at kailangan na pagkatiwalaan natin siya sa araw-araw na ginagawa natin. At kapag naging katulad tayo ni Mary na talagang inuuna natin ang ating Panginoon, na mas pinili natin na umupo, mag-quiet time sa harap ng ating Panginoong Jesus, ay magkakaroon tayo ng kapayapaan at peace sa ating puso at isipan. Dahil ang ating Panginoon ang pinaka-the best na teacher sa atin sa lahat ng oras. Okay? She is the best teacher, best doctor, 'di ba? Best partner, best friend. So, yun ang palaging tatandaan natin na yun ang lahat sa ating Panginoong Jesus. Lahat, nasa Kanya na lahat, all in ang ating Panginoong Jesus. Kaya wala na tayong dapat nahanapin pa. Bagkos, ang ating pagtitiwala, ang ating buong pag-surrender sa ating Panginoong Jesus ay yun ang pinaka-mahalaga. At sa bawat araw na pinili natin na umupo at magkaroon ng quiet time sa ating Panginoon at magbasa ng Kanyang Word, ay kumbaga is nabubusog na tayo spiritually. Natin inuuna yung flesh. Yun ang gustong-gusto ng ating Panginoong Jesus. Kaya nga ako, every morning, hindi pa talaga ako niyan kumakain. Yun yung sinabi ko kay God na, Lord, going to eat breakfast or anything, I will not put anything on my stomach. I will not feed my flesh, but I want to feed spiritually. Gusto ko munang mag-open ng Bible, gusto ko munang magkaroon ng revelation kung ano ba yung message mo para sa akin. So, gusto ko munang nakapagbasa na ako ng Bible, nakapag-worship na ako sa Kanya, nakausap ko na siya. Kasi, alam nyo ba na mas effective yung ganoong bagay na kapag nasanay nyo yung sarili nyo ganun. Kasi, nandun talaga maraming revelation ang Lord bago mo pakainin yung flesh mo. pakainin mo muna, magpakabusog ka muna spiritually kasi maraming revelation ng ating Panginoon. Talagang nandun yung sinabi ni Prophet Indy na kapag ka sobrang busog tayo, talagang binusog natin yung flesh natin, pinakain natin ng pinakain, ay minsan hindi tayo nagkakaroon ng wisdom, nawawalan tayo ng wisdom at hindi natin naririnig ang ating Panginoong Jesus. Yung small voice niya, hindi natin maririnig at nawawalan talaga tayo ng concentrate sa ating Panginoong Jesus kasi busog na busog tayo yung flesh natin. Kumbaga is hindi natin inuna spiritually na pakainin at mabusog tayo sa salita ng ating Panginoong Jesus. Kapag ganun ang ginawa mo, sister, brother, sabi ko sa'yo, talagang truly I say to you, it's very effective kasi ganun ang ginagawa ko every morning. Mas pinipili ko na muna na hindi ko pakainin o hindi ko busugin ang sarili ko. Mas pinipili ko na mag-meditate muna ng word niya bago ako kumain every morning. Kahit pamalipasan ako ng morning, kahit kumain man ako ng 1 o'clock, hindi ako nakakaramdam ng gutom kasi busog ako spiritually. So yun ang ginagawa ko. Kasi talagang effective ang mga revelation ng Lord, grabe. Yung sinasabi natin na kailangan mong kumain every morning kasi the breakfast is important. Kapag ka may Panginoon ka, alam mong hindi ka magkakasakit kasi may tiwala ka sa ating Panginoong Jesus at siya yung best doctor natin lahat. So, mga kapatid, ayun lamang. Okay? So, lobat ng aking cellphone. Shalom, shalom. Okay? So, palagi natin tandaan na unahin natin palagi ang ating Panginoong Jesus. Okay? Shalom!